Hi guys, it's Miss Condos. I wanted to start these videos last week, but I got sick and I didn't have a voice. And it's really hard to do a read aloud without a voice. So the book that I decided to start back up my read alouds with is The Kissing Hand, because it's the first book we ever read in first grade. And I know sometimes when it gets cold outside, it's really hard to get to school because we just want to stay home and drink hot chocolate and hang out with our mommies and daddies, and we miss them a little bit more sometimes when it gets cold outside. So I thought that I'd read this book to you guys, and then the next book I'm going to read is Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, probably, since it's been snowing and raining finally, and it's starting to get cold. So that's kind of a silly book I thought that I might read with you guys. We're going to start with The Kissing Hand. It's by Audrey Penn. And that means that she wrote the words, exactly. And it's illustrated by Ruth E. Harper and Nancy M. Leake. So that means that they worked on what together? They didn't write the words, so they probably drew the pictures. Nice job. So this is one of my favorite books. I'm going to put in the description of the video some questions that parents might ask their kiddos after you guys watch this video, or maybe an activity that you guys might want to do together. But I'm going to go ahead and start reading. This is one of my favorite books, so let's get started. Chester Raccoon stood at the edge of the forest and cried. "I don't want to go to school," he told his mother. "I want to stay home with you. I want to play with my friends and play with my toys and read my books and swing on my swing. Please, may I stay home with you?" Oh, he looks so sad. Mrs. Raccoon took Chester by the hand and nestled him on the ear. "Sometimes we all have to do things we don't want to do," she told him gently, "even if they seem strange and scary at first. But you will love school once you start." You'll make new friends and play with new toys. I know you guys all know that's true. Read new books and swing on new swings. Besides, she added, "I know a wonderful secret that will make your nights at school seem as warm and cozy as your days at home." Think back if you've read this book before. What's the secret? What does she think will make it easier? Also, I want you to think about how she said that he's going to be spending his nights at school. Do you guys spend your nights at school? No, you spend your days at school. But since he's a raccoon, he sleeps during the day and he goes to school at night. Isn't that silly? Let's keep reading. Let's see what her secret is, okay? Chester wiped away his tears and looked interested. "A secret? What kind of secret?" "A very old secret," said Mrs. Raccoon. "I learned it from my mother, and she learned it from hers. It's called the Kissing Hand." "The Kissing Hand?" asked Chester. "What's that?" Just based off the name, the Kissing Hand, what do you think the mom's secret might be? There's the mom, and there's Chester. Think about what you think the secret might be. All right. "I'll show you." Mrs. Raccoon took Chester's left hand and spread open his tiny fingers into a fan. Leaning forward, she kissed Chester right in the middle of his palm. Chester felt his mother's kiss rush from his hand, up his arm, and into his heart. Even his silky black mask tingled with a special warmth. Mrs. Raccoon smiled. Now she told Chester, "Whenever you feel lonely and need a little loving from home, just press your hand to your cheek and think, Mommy loves you. Mommy loves you. And that very kiss will jump to your face and will fill you with toasty, warm thoughts. Do you think this might work if you're at home with your mom or dad in the morning and you don't want to go to school and you're thinking about how you're going to miss them so much? Do you think maybe they could do the secret with you? Might be a good idea. She took Chester's hand and carefully wrapped his fingers around the kiss. Now, do be careful not to lose it, she teased him. But don't worry, when you open your hand and wash your food, I promise the kiss will stick. So the kiss is going to stick. Chester loved his kissing hand. Now he knew his mother would go with him wherever he went, even at school. That night, Chester stood in front of his school and looked thoughtful. Suddenly, he turned to his mother and grinned. "Give me your hand," he told her. And that's like the cover of our book, isn't it? Chester took his mother's hand in his own and unfolded her large, familiar fingers into a fan. Next, he leaned forward and he kissed the center of her hand. "Now you have a kissing hand too," he told her, and with a gentle goodbye and "I love you," Chester turned and he danced away. Mrs. Raccoon watched Chester scamper across a tree limb and enter school, and as the hoot owl rang in the new school year, she pressed her left hand to her cheek and smiled. The warmth of Chester's kiss filled her heart with special words. "Chester loves you," it sang. "Chester loves you." The end. So, you guys might not think it's as hard for moms and dads to leave us at school and for them to go to work every day. Or some of you are learning at home and you might not think it's that hard for moms and dads to go to work every day, but they miss you so much. So maybe you could take a tip from this kissing hand book and maybe you guys could give them a kissing hand before they leave for work. Make sure they wash their hands first though, okay? All the germs out there. All right? So I'm going to put some questions in the description, and you can ask yourself these questions. Mom or dad could ask you these questions. You can read the room and kind of think about what was happening in this book and make some predictions and things. And I'm excited to read another book to you guys in the next couple of days. Bye. Miss you.